Hi guys, I'm Clamative Joe. Welcome to a new video. And right, this isn't a Survival Legacy episode, but I found something cool. I found a really old Survival Legacy copy, and which I copied months ago. This is before Survival Legacy series started. As you can see, like Captive Gaming's room isn't even built yet, and this is my old bedroom, and it is huge. And this is before coloured beds come out and the wool changed thing, so it's like wow. So this is like my old chest room this was like what it used to look like, and this was the oldest part. This bit here, this is the oldest thing, the cobblestone bits and those, and that was supposed to be wood, but then I filled it with everything. Green wool, everything. And this was Captive Gaming's room, part 1, part 2. This was going to be someone else's originally, and then it wasn't. And then this is where we built it. And like, what I know is that, well, it's not built, because this is months before. And the downstairs rooms over here aren't even built yet. And this room didn't have a lot of the stuff it has now. It's bigger, right, but a lot of the stuff down here wasn't even thinged. My building down in here, my creeper area, it's not, my face is not there. And right, this isn't here yet. This was the kitchen. I never finished it because there was too many creepers spawning in it. Right, over here is my secret room thing. I noticed that it had all the diamonds. Yeah, and then I noticed also that it had a lot of these enchantments and these enchantment things which I lost ages ago, like Feather Falling 3 and all that. And like some of these enchantment things which I lost. And I got Silk Touch. And if I put all these together, which I probably can't do. No, I probably can with this one. Now, if I put these together, what would I get? Efficiency 4 and breaking 1. Then I put this one onto it. Yeah, I'm just gonna put these two in this chest here. And this explains that this world is incredibly old. Like, a lot of this isn't here anymore. And up here, the house was smaller. This was my Snow Golem's room, which he died before the series started. This used to be my bedroom. And then it explains here we don't even have our pondy pattern. This was the original path, which went across there, down into here, and then went there. And then what it explains as well is I used to have a house here and it burned, and I started rebuilding it now with different things. And right down here is where a former town was going to be, and this was a track that was going to it, but I couldn't build it into the ocean, so I never continued it. And in fact, because I couldn't continue it, I wrapped it around, had it go into that house I just showed you, and it went into this cobblestone thing, and it went into this chest room here. But you had things up there. I might still use that cool chest room design, but it won't be yet. And with some of this, we had a second. Yeah, we had a second railway line, and this second railway line went to somewhere called went up here, wrapped around. We kept going here, then went through this little tunnel here, which is still here today, this tunnel here, and this minecart. And that said net stop ender thing, ender pearl, which never happened. It went down here and stopped here. And then, but I'd already built this, which is now known as the Minigame Area. But this is the minigame area before you would know it. There was 2 minigames then. That was still there. That was still there in the same spot. And this little tiny chest was here, and it is still here today. And there is 63 TNT in it. I wonder if that's still there. I don't think it is, but that would be quite useful. As you can see, cookies, power bows, and this bow here is the same one we used in Survival Legacy today. I just added more enchantments to it. And right, this is the minigame area, and actually if you didn't know, that our latest minigame will be right here. The one that we built, the sky high one, would be right here. And if you didn't know as well, our boat racing game would be under my maze here. This would be, the boat racing game would be here. And my green game would be right under this little game here. And then, if you didn't know, fire would be here. And you know our spleef game that we built, Relief the Spleef, would be all the way over here. And like, there's one game that we've got, it would be halfway through that mountain. So some of our games are like really old. Then these 2 games gone now, so I took them apart. Oh, and this, the big green game. This green game would still be here today if I'd have got it right. But it is supposed to be, and was supposed to be, PvP. And actually, if you didn't know, this was all built. I announced it in my latest. This is to be announced in my upcoming Survival Legacy episode, which it will be scheduled on Monday, next Monday. But all the sand here flattened was to build my house, the house. And please watch Survival Legacy Ep 72 because there's some surprises in it, and there is something quite sneaky in it. I hope you all watch it, and I actually hope you would you would all watch it. So that's this. I'm not going to say this is the end of the video yet, it isn't. There's so much more we could explore in this world, and I hope to make this world even bigger. Well, not this one. I want to keep this one safe because this is now the only copy to the original. And if you didn't know, there's not many of you do, you know the castle we built in like Ep 8? That, I noticed, I didn't realise that some of the minigame, those 2 would be there. But right, our castle game would be around about here. After I flattened all this out. And that would be flattened out, but... And that game's still there. Well, game, this is all still here. That dirt thing's gone. As you know, when people make island spawns, I was going to make an island spawn, but I realised I'd already made a good enough spawn, so I took it down. And yes, and guys, you know where I showed you in like our last video where we got all those houses? Well, where that is, at this point in time, when this bit was here, we had a prison being built here. I remember this bit. I was building a prison here, and I had a horse. It kept coming in front of these every day. Yeah, then I took this down. You can still see this little bit of cobblestone still here on the floor and bit. But then that boat is, I want to destroy it, but it's still there anyway. And the houses would be about here, and then the one which is in the water, this would be the edge here, and it should be right. The one which we've got in the houses would be right here, and that's that. Sorry, but this hill here, that was recently flattened down, and a path was put along here, and we had a little dog house for my dog built right here, and that hill was completely flattened down, and that's this. This is the old world, which I do hope in a certain amount of years I'll keep this one, because this is like the same one. And tell me in the comments if you wish for something. I wish for them to bring string. This is my mob spawner. But oh wait. Wow, right. And if you didn't know, not many people do know this anyway, so, but this bit here used to be here, and I added a huge chunk of land all across here, and it just is still here to this day, and I just put loads of farm stuff over it. I don't know why. I just still feel bad about doing it. This is the original spawn. Originally, my first idea was to have stuff fling out at you. Which was quite a challenge to do, and then it came down into this, which I was still going to have a train track down here, but it was quite difficult to make. And then I did put a lot of this stuff in here. Like, what we've noticed is there's so much in here that this bit and then this bit got changed, because this stone here was just cobblestone. This was just a cobblestone place, and then right. Is there anything else here? Oh, there was at this point on, there was still plants growing up in the glass place. My first diamonds were found right down the bottom of that place over there, and this is now blocked off. Like, there's a thing. This was exploded, so now you can't actually get in or out of there. Those trees are planted there, I remember that. I remember planting them. I do. Yeah. I've flattened that water, that's been gone for a while. I've flattened that out. So, as you can tell, I did flatten a lot of this out. Oh, the biggest thing ever, as you probably didn't know, that there's a huge valley here, and I just stuck land all over the top of it. I've done this on a few places. But this one was, I don't know why this one was, but if you didn't know, my first little Minecraft hut's here. It's underground, but I think that's it. Everything's that's here. And then, right, the only thing else I can think of is this house isn't here anymore. Because the bridge, one of our second bridge, will go straight across here. and this bit was in the way, so I did get rid of it. And that's it. But I've just showed you the original thing of Survival Legacy. Actually, what's that room still down there then? Oh, that this room was down here. But this room got turned into into someone's bedroom. So like, this is now. That's now it's running out of gold. I didn't have a lot of gold then. Wait, I'm just gonna check. Is this before the duplicator? I bought that duplicator. Yes, it is. And yeah, so this is the proper old world. And like, there's a lot of things which are not here then. What was in there? I remember this. So I found those emeralds. So this is real old. Like, there's so many things that we've built now which aren't here anymore. Aren't here. Like, all that redstone stuff's gone. And yeah. So, and this, I split this up. I took me and Captive Gaming took the walls down, and then I put another wall in and turned this into a kitchen here. Then I moved that door and the door there, and it looks good. And yeah, so, and that was the bank, which I never even finished. It's being gotten rid of anyway. So, and if you another new thing not many people know is this. It doesn't go up around there anymore. I moved that out. I took away that path. Had this go under, and now it just comes up through here and then goes through there. Did I have the super smelter then, or did I not build it? Wonder what I can enchant. Oh wait, I can't. But yeah, this is the world. It looks amazing. An older world of it. So it still looks amazing though. And I think that's the end of this video. So please, thank you, and do like and subscribe. And I do videos like this every day on my channel. So see you all later. Bye.